Diane, hold all the calls for me. I will be upstairs for a minute. And if it's an emergency, just call me, okay? I will be upstairs. Do y'all turn all that paperwork in already, what I need to do? Okay. And if Diane come in, just let me know, Laura. I didn't have a little meeting before y'all go home to my office. Because a lot of things y'all have been doing lately, as I told y'all to do. So let me know before y'all go home. I'll be going upstairs after a while. Okay? Thank you. Hold on my calls, please. Thank you. Hi everyone, how y'all doing today, fans? Can y'all see me better? We're going to be talking about, I'm going to give everybody a minute to get on, please. How y'all doing tonight? Let me know, can y'all see me better? Thank you. All right. Oh, I got the paperwork right here, and I hold all my calls, please. Thank you very much. Yes. My paperwork here. And I will be brewing them. Okay. Hold on my calls, please. Thank you very much. Let me see, can they see me a little better? I think everybody can see me. All right, I think I can see y'all. So how everyone doing today? We are going to talk about when everybody got their money from the government. It's not none of my business what you do with your money. And my business is not your business. Like I said, let me sing my little song before I get started where nobody can't take nothing personal what I'm finna say. I'm just going to do a little bit of it. Mind your business, mind your business. All of my business belongs to me. Everybody business is not everybody business. There goes for you too. Your business is not my business. So everyone needs to mind their business. So what I'm going to do is make it my business tonight. I've been seeing mostly everybody brought their TVs. You on Rentable Assistance and HUD. I used to be on HUD before I came to my house, 2015, when I closed on my house. Rentable Assistance is mean that you do better. If you get a lot of money, you got a lot of kids, you could have had enough money to put you down on a trailer or a house. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. Let me tell you something, baby. I was on HUD since 95, and I got off of HUD since 2015 when I closed on my house. So I think I did mighty good. I don't have no kids. So I did good. So I want to see people do better. Better than me. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. So what you do with your money is your business, but what I'm telling you, what I did with mine, all those years when I was on Rentable Assistance in the HUD, I saved up for a house. I'm not going to go half-stepping and renting all my life. I wanted my own house. I didn't want to rent all my life. So do better like I did. I love to see everybody do better. I'm not no hater. There's a lot of haters around here, especially around Livo. But one thing about me, I love everybody and I'm not no hater. I helps everybody and I try to make everybody do better, to do better. Like that song say, do better. Your family want you to do better. That's what I want y'all to do because y'all my family on Facebook, my regular family and my family on Facebook to do better, just like I did. But let me tell you something, how you fight these haters. You do what you got to do. You stand up and you do what you can do. Because every time you try to do something, they're going to try to come at you. The Satan out there try to stop you. The devil out there try to stop you. The haters out there try to stop you. You don't let nobody stop you. You go forward and go forward. And you keep going. Do you understand me? That's what I did. I didn't let no devil stop me. They was hating on me when I got my house. They still hating on me now. But let me tell you something. Do better than me. Don't hate me. Do better than me. Do you understand me? I am going to keep preaching till the day I die. God put me on this earth to help people to do better and tell people to do better just like I am. Do better than me. And that's what I want my family to do. So I'm going to one of my family later on to talk about her later to get her house for her and her kids. Do you understand me? So if you want to get on my page, inbox me and let me know, and I'll tell you how to do it. But I didn't have nobody out there to help me. I had to fight by myself. My mom and Tyon, they helped me, them too, my brother. But guess what? You have to help yourself before I can help you. If I see you trying to help yourself, I'm here to help you. But if I see you ain't trying to help yourself, I have to walk away. I can call some names, but I can't do that. Call names on here because it start trouble. But I try to help a lot of people, but they didn't want no help. So they lose their place. They ain't got nowhere to stay. But I did try to help them, but they didn't want no help. How can I help you if you don't want no help? Correct me if I'm right or wrong. Fans, please tell me that. Where they do that at? If somebody come to me and tell me they want to help me, you think I won't help myself where they can help me? Please. Ain't they crazy? Are you kidding me? Somebody help me, I'm going to help myself. Okay, let me help myself where they can help me too. Don't that make sense? But if I go out there and try to help you and help yourself, you bringing me down. And I'm not going to let you bring me down all the hard work I done. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. That's how some people are. So when you see these people ain't trying to help themselves, you leave them alone. You keep going. But you still pray for them, but they'll bring you down if you let them bring you down. Correct me if I'm right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's talk about how you get with a woman. Okay, you don't know nothing about these men and women. You can have a man or a woman, and you got them around your kids. Most of the men want to be with you because they're looking at your daughter because they're teenagers. They really don't want the mama, they want the daughter. And you got to be careful, they want the boys too. You never know what they might do. You can't trust these people these days. I always was protective of minds, and I make sure that this is what I used to tell my girls. Did anybody mess you down on your fist? That I call it down fist. And I call the boys like when they go behind, like you laying out number 2. Did anybody been messing you behind when you're laying out number 2? That's what I always ask them. Or anybody been playing your wee-wee or whatever. You have to be protected of these kids because you never know what these people got. They on drugs. They doing everything. So I don't trust nobody these days. Do you understand me? But God. That's who I trust. So I always ask mine, did anybody if anybody messing with you or bothering you. Because let me tell you something, baby. I ain't going to wait on the law. I'm going to be the law. Don't never mess with mines. Do you understand me? I don't play by mines. I don't know about nobody else. But don't mess with mines. I don't care if you can't to me. I'm going to help mines. Do you understand me? Because I don't like no pervert, no child molester. I don't care who you are. Because if my family want them, I'm not going to take up for them. I'm going to tell them you need help. Go get them some help, and I'm going to take and turn them up to the police and throw away the key. But I'll still be sending them caffeine and still be praying for them. That's how I roll. I don't hold up for mine when they're in the wrong. Do you understand me? That's how it's supposed to be. Now, if you do hold up for your family, your friends when they're in the wrong, you're wrong. Because think about when heaven come and judgment day come, God gonna say, why do you tuck up for your family when they're in the wrong? So you know you got to be judged when judgment day come. So why lie now? Tell the truth. Because we all got to be tested when judgment day come. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. Do you understand me? That's the trouble with this world now. They hold up for the people when they're in the wrong. The ones you know. Don't hold up for your family in the wrong. Because I don't hold up for mine. If my mom in the wrong, my dad in the wrong, I'm going to tell on them. If I'm in the wrong, my mama going to tell on me. Don't hold up for me. And I'm not going to hold up for you. Because my grandma always taught me right from wrong. And I speak the truth and tell the truth. That's why everybody love me on my life. I don't sugarcoat with me, and I don't sugarcoat with nobody else. Do you understand me? Just like I talk on this on my life, I am a real person in real life, just like I am now. Real the book, tell it like it is. And if you don't like it, suck it up and get over it. Because I don't care. Do you understand me? And I want to bring out something else about how y'all be worried about this. Oh, don't go to see Buck. Oh, you know how Buck is. But this, let me tell y'all something, baby. Y'all don't have to never come see me. Do you see I worry about because people come see me? And do you see I worry about what people do? Baby, I worry about me. I don't worry about what people do. You don't got to never come see me. And you don't have to never come and be my friend. Because I don't need no friends. God is my friend. And then I put my family. God and my family. If you're not caring to me, I really don't care nothing about you. No, let's phrase this. I didn't mean to say it like that. What I was trying to say is the haters, I don't care nothing about you. But the ones that I know I fool with, I love you. But I'm still washing my back. The ones that I fool with. Because guess what? You can't trust too many people these days. Because they turn on you. Correct me if I'm right or wrong. Bipolar people be like that. And I always don't let my guards down. I always watch my back. All time, every day, 24/7. Don't care who you are. Do you understand me? Including family I watch. Some of the main ones turn on you too. And most of the time, I'm not talking to half on some of them now. There's a rough enemy, some of them. Do you understand me? Not all of them, but some of them. The truth hurts, don't it? Everybody got somewhere in family they have problems with some family. Everybody got somewhere they have problems with friends. So correct me as I'm right or wrong. But let me tell y'all, let's refresh the real memories. Let me tell y'all something about me. Half of y'all be saying, oh, why you do me like this? Do you see me running? Do not run people down. You somebody. People want you to lick your tail or lick your behind. Don't lick nobody behind. I lick God behind. That's who I lick. I don't even must lick my mom, my brother, sister behind. What the hell I'm going to lick somebody else? Do you understand me? See, it's just not too many people like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just one Buck. Buck always been to himself. Buck always had his own style. Buck always mind his business. And Buck always done him. Anybody tell you about Buck? If you don't know Buck, you just don't know him at all. Do you understand me? And yes, it's a lot of personalities in me. It's a lot you ain't seen yet. But guess what? It's good. But don't just get on my bad side, because I can be bad when I want. But I turn all that around. I do not do all that fighting, but don't get it twisted. I still got it in me. But I'm doing what the Lord say do, because I work in the committee and try to do better with my life. If you didn't went through it, you know, if you didn't went through in life, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you went through in life, you would know what I'm talking about. Can I get an amen up in here? Let me tell you something. When you go through something in life, you can preach to people and tell people where you been and what you did. I did pilots, I did it all. But let me tell you something, I'm not ashamed of Buck. I changed my life. And don't bring up my past, what I used to do, because I throw it all that away. I hate when people say, oh, he used to do this, oh, he used to do that. I went forward. Don't hate because I did better than you, and you still out there doing the same thing, and your nose about to fall off. You still doing pilots and everything, and looking turbid, old, all gray. Look, I'm finna be 50. You don't see all that. You might see a little bit. You don't see all that. I don't put no dye in my hair, and I still look good. And I'm finna be 50 years old next month. Correct me if I'm right or wrong, ladies and gentlemen. That's how people do. Stop judging people. Look at your door before you can talk about somebody else. You ought to be happy that they straighten up their life. Okay, let's turn it around. Okay, if I'm still on drugs and I'm hanging around you and you change your life, I'll be glad you changed your life. I won't be hating on you because you clean up your life. Please correct me if I'm right or wrong. Y'all need to stop that and stop quick by talking about people and judging people. Look at your door before you can talk about somebody else. And if you judge people, I don't want to hang around you. I love everybody. God put me on this earth to love everybody. I don't care what color you are. Do you understand me? I don't be with that foolishness. I don't hang around people. The few people's house I go to is my cousin's house and Lacey Mama's house. Might go out there and play cards with Green them every now and then. But that's it. You don't see me hang around everybody. I'm not that kind of person. Because I know what people do. Oh, I'm getting tired of this person coming over here every day. Oh, look at it. He can't stay home. But when you come to my house, you won't hear that from me. My house is everybody's house. I'm not going to do that, baby. Never have, never will. I welcome everybody in my house. That's why I stay in mine, because too many people ain't like me. There ain't no love of a person kind and cook for you and give you stuff and talk about when you leave. That's not me. It's only one buck. That's me. Do you understand me? Please be me. I know some of y'all trying to be me. Let's take that back. Don't be me. Do better than me. Because I'm going to always be Buck. You'll never be me. You understand me? Because Buck got that loving heart right there. I mind how I do people. Do you understand me? Anybody tell you that about Buck? So you could just whistle and say, oh, you think I give a damn because you don't want to hang around me just because I'm doing better? Kiss my blank blank. Well, that's what you do, haters. Because guess what? God gonna bless me, baby, and I'm gonna make it. Hate on me. That's what you do. I want you to hate till you can't hate. Do you understand me? Huh? That's what I want you to do. So I'm finna get ready to close in a minute. This is for these haters, what I'm finna do. This for these haters, baby. For these haters. Do you understand me? Hey! 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 I got sunshine on the cloud. Hey!
I'm so lonely without you.
Hey!
Can't sleep at night.
Y'all have a good night, fans, and take my knowledge in. I love y'all. I love y'all, and keep praying for me because I'm going to make it. Sometime I don't be on Facebook because I'm getting on Instagram. And I talk because I'm trying to make it to be a big #1 fan. And I'm going to make it. I'm not going to let these devils stop me. Guess what? Let your goals make it. Don't never let no hater bring you down because you got it. If you want to make something out of yourself, you keep going. Don't listen to what nobody say. Don't care what nobody say. You keep going. As long as you got God, you got it. Love you. Love y'all and share my life. I love you all and God bless you all.